This is an Odo wall clock, probably made in the 1950s, with an animated figure that strikes on a bell, but the actual sound is created using a chime rod in the bottom of the case, and I'm going to demonstrate it. Sounds pretty good though. There is the trademark, Odo Jaquemar. I don't know how to pronounce it. There is the platform lever escapement. And down there is the chime rod. And I'm going to demonstrate it. And activate the striking train. If I can find the lever. Yep. This clock has a peculiarity. If I move the minute hand to the top of the hour, it's going to strike 2 o'clock. But if I move the hour hand, now the clock will indicate 6 o'clock, and it's actually going to strike 6 times. It's a very interesting thing indeed. Now we're gonna take a look at the inside of this clock. This is the movement of the Odo wall clock. It's very nicely constructed, very robust. You can see there's the rack and snail striking system. And here's the escapement. I need to put some light on it. It's running pretty healthily. This is the figure that's animated on the hour strike. And the bell. The bell actually sounds good. So, it's a very nice movement. And here is the back of the movement. There is some writing on the back plate, but I cannot read it because of the finish on the plate with those multitude of dots. Okay, so I figured out what it actually says. It says Modèle déposé, made in France. The same thing is written on the back of the figure. I don't know how to read it in French though. And here is the hammer. A very nice looking movement. Something that annoys me a lot is the fact that the center hole is actually miscentered. If I measure the distance from the center of the hole to the 6 o'clock position, it's about 9.5 centimeters. And if I go up to the 12 o'clock position, the center is around 7 centimeters up there. And on the 12 o'clock position, there are about 14.5 centimeters. So 7.5 centimeters. And that means the hole is miscentered, but this is the way it was done. Now I am going to show you how that hour striking trick works. There's a slot cut in the hour hand that you might be able to see right there. And on the snail there's a little notch that you can see. and the slot goes into the notch, just like this. If it would focus, yep. And if you move the hour hand, the snail moves with it, so it would stay synchronized. And it's actually quite ingenious because you wouldn't have to turn the clock backwards, which is safer for the movement. Very interesting idea. Now I'm also going to show you how the striking works when the dial is not on. Unfortunately, there is no place on the wall for this clock, so it's going to stay in there for the time being. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and see you next time.